Just about high tide, 54 degrees, 7:30 in the morning. We're halfway through the month of May. The birds and the trees and the pollen and the breeze makes you want to sneeze. The high season for runny nose and itchy eyes and hachoo. Yeah, I'm trying to honor that no mow May pledge of, let the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees do their thing. And it makes for a healthier environment. So I'm not going to make the whole month of May, but I'm going as far as I can. The wind is out of the west, which they say is best. Who's they? Me. I'm they. And there's milk on the horizon. Milk? That's smoke. Milky looking satellite image this morning. The smoke in the sky has returned from those fires in Western Canada. And we are going to have some fires in New England this week. It's another dry week. Now, this will be, about the third one in a row? Pretty close to that anyway. Oh, and when it's high tide, you can take your boat right there. Otherwise, I hope he knows what he's doing. That's mud at low tide right there. So when you have you're between moons, you get your high tide early in the day and late in the day and low tide in the middle of the day. So that's good for the beaches. And it is beach weather this week. Today, anyway. Going for near 80 degrees today. We keep overachieving. Every time I say near 80, it ends up being 82 or 83. So watch it only be 78 today. And then tomorrow, low 80s. A lot of isobars on this surface map here. Isobar, line of equal pressure. Wind is air moving from high to low pressure. So we have a high moving off to our south. Wind comes around from the west-southwest. Front with a lot of rain in the southeastern United States. Front with a little bit of rain and some snow coming across southeastern Canada. And the one from the north is going to get here. And the one from the south, maybe this weekend. Let's look at the lightning map. Look at all that heavy thunderstorm activity off the coast of Mexico. Now let's look at the moisture map. I don't show this that often. This is the 700 millibar. That's maybe up around 10,000 feet or so. The amount of moisture in the air. Brown is dry. That's where we are, except for that front coming through. And then that moisture in the southeastern United States building almost subtropical in nature. Quite a bit of rain. As a matter of fact, inches and inches of rain from Florida to off the coast of South Carolina. And then a little of that comes north and whips through here Sunday with a front. So that's slowed down a little bit. The next serious front looks like it's going to come in after tomorrow's cold front. Is Sunday. And there's the chance that we'll get inches of rain somewhere in New England. If I show you the quantitative precipitation forecast, shows you how much rain. And there it is building right up off of South Carolina and coming at us. Not until Sunday. So between now and then, quite a bit of wind here and very low humidity coming in. After this front goes by tomorrow night, we're going to have the relative humidity around 20% and fairly breezy on Wednesday. Still really low humidity on Thursday after a chilly start. Frost. Thursday. Why don't I go back a little bit now and show you this morning's map. Speaking of frost, that 27 there in northern New York at Saranac Lake really stuck out. It got down to 26 at Saranac Lake. The record, though, is about 18 or so from 1913, I think. Really old record. And we also had 30s in parts of New Hampshire. So that's what happens when you're in a really dry air mass. It can get cold at night and warm by day, and that's happening today. So someplace like Manchester that was in the mid-30s going up to near 80, that's close to a 45-degree temperature rise during the day today. All right, now let's look at the surface prog from the Euro. This is all from pivotalweather.com. Great website. I subscribed. I don't want to just use it all for nothing. And for free, that is. I don't want to be a freeloader. But you can all use this. You'll see the ads, pivotalweather.com. Anyhow, yeah, show it, Tim. All right, there's the front coming in from the north, and there's the mixed rain with snow showers in our far northern mountains. Timeout. Josh and Carrie and Mr. What's the dog's name? Captain Waffles. Carrie, the K2's on the bicycle, and Captain Waffles is the dog. They took their mountain bikes up to Jay and went skiing yesterday, and he said it was great. They said it was really fun. And he said, is there a chance we're going to get an inch or two of snow on Tuesday night? I said, I guess there's a chance. Up at the top of the mountain, seriously? So here's the snow map for you, Josh. Quite a bit of snow in stripes across southeastern Canada. And there it is, a little tickle of snow for far northern mountains. Maybe Mount Washington on Wednesday morning. We'll have some snowflakes we can look at. I mean, certainly. Ski season's over, Josh. Should I do a snowcast just for you? I think about maybe I'll do that. Anyhow, record cold possible here Thursday, and then on the backside of that, Friday warms up and gets windy again, and then it will get humid on the weekend. Saturday still looks okay, breezy from the south, and then Sunday the chance of showers and thunderstorms comes through here, and then some more cooler weather comes in early next week. With if you look at the 14-day for Boston, you can see after tomorrow's 82, it goes quite down all the way to 39 on Thursday morning. The record on Thursday, though, is in the lower 30s. From 2002, May 18th, 2002. There's the surface map. Harvey Leonard says there was an inch of snow in Lawrence on that day, and that's why he calls that the end of Harvey-logical winter. And the first day of Harvey-logical winter is October 4th, due to snow that fell in the Berkshires in 1987. So technically the snow season runs July 1 to June 30th, so we're still in it. We had some May snow in the air yesterday. What's May snow? It's all these irreticulates and particulates, particularly the pussy willows, the floaties in the air. Really fun doing the gardening and listening to the Celtics. I'm going to leave you with that and a little update on the status of some of the oak and the maple pollen and the birds. Okay? No, I don't bug these birds. Somebody on YouTube says, are you bugging those birds? No, I just check in on them. I'm like a watcher. And most of the time they're sleeping. That's what they're doing right now. They're sleeping, and they're so cute. There's 5 of them. Where are they? Can't see them. That's why I gotta get close so you can see them. They sleep together like a bunch of kittens. And their eyes are already like full grown. I can't really see any of their eyes right now, but it's so interesting. See, I'm not bugging them, and the mother, I'm sure, is within 20 feet. She's always watching me, and she trusts me. She was sitting here on the peony yesterday. Oh, peony getting ready to pop. There's the ant getting the nectar. That's what ants do. They climb peonies and drink the nectar. Anyhow, these are going to look great. I'll leave you now. State of the pollen. And yesterday, get very excited. Jason Tatum was on fire. What was he smoking? Smoke in the sky. Last of the tulips. We got those dianthus coming in now. White petals. What's all that stuff flying around? It's snowing in May. It may snow. Pussy willow. Dander. Anything to make us sneeze. A T-Rex. What's that bird singing? Is it a robin? Most of the oak catkins are on the ground now here in Weymouth, so it means the oak pollen is just about done. The maple catkins have been coming down, and now we've got the maple seeds coming down. So those are about done pollinating, but there's still plenty more to go in the pollen department. Where are you going next? Where are you going? Oh, don't even get me going on the Japanese knotweed. Kill it before it kills you.
And you can breathe again. It's unreal. I can't even, it's hard to imagine me trying to tell you, like, bro, these
seasons are colliding. That looks like a fun workspace, doesn't it? I spy tender vegetation. Tomatoes, basil, one of the neighbor's gardens. Those are blueberry buds. And we've got a nice ring around the sun or moon. Snow or rain soon. Not in this case, though. Steve's helping out today. All the animals. Work in the garden. Earn their money. Or food. Or love. Or all of the above. Celtics not doing so good so far.
For Jalen, Harden driving fouled on the floor, but the Celtics have pushed the lead out of nowhere to 18. It is a 21-3 run. through three quarters. Tonight, in Game 7, he's got 42. The Celtics trailed by 6 at the end of 1. They led by 3 at halftime. But in a 12 minutes for the ages, they didn't just stretch the lead. They left the Sixers behind for good. They lead by 26 as we make the turn for home. End of 3.
Is that safe to say for real? Meanwhile, can you see the difference between the creeping juniper on the left and on the right? Weeding on Sunday afternoon, listening to the Celtics Game 7. Celtics up by 23. Can we relax yet, Rex? No, we better still pay attention. There's a record.
48 for Jason Tatum. 99-74.
What legends are made of.
So Tatum's at 50. There's still like 5 minutes left.
50 for Jason Tatum. Meanwhile,
Are they going to let him sit down or what? No, let's go for 60.
And they blow the play down.
People walking by asking what this is. It's dianthus. Looks beautiful in May, and then it just kind of sits there. That's Roger's original creeping juniper that I'm trying to save from all these other grasses. So you can tell the difference between where I've weeded and have not weeded, right? Celtics are winning by like close to 30. That's cool.
Was it 2003? Rivalry in NBA history. The Celtics and the Sixers. It goes 7 games. History demanded another man become a legend.
Last Sunday for those tulips. Last Sunday for the Sixers. And Doc Rivers.
Now has delivered the Celtics to the Eastern Conference Finals. The final score in Game 7, Boston 112, Philadelphia 88. The defending Eastern Conference champions are back in the Eastern Conference Finals. Back with much more.
Can you tell where I weeded? Trying to get all that grass out of the creeping juniper. All right, that's it for today, Rex. It's a wrap.